What's up, Eagles fans? Welcome back to Eagles Empire News, your go-to spot for all the latest updates, news, and analysis on your Philadelphia Eagles. Today, we're diving into a topic that has every Eagles fan buzzing. Could we see Brandon Graham make a miraculous return to the field if the Eagles make it to the Super Bowl? Brandon Graham, the heart and soul of this defense for over 15 years, has been sidelined with a triceps tear since November. But recent comments from the man himself have sparked new hope. Could BG lace up one last time to help the Birds bring home another Lombardi trophy? Let's break it all down and see what this could mean for the Eagles as we march toward the Super Bowl. First things first, let's talk about what happened. Back in November, Brandon Graham suffered a triceps tear, a brutal injury that typically spells the end of a player's season, especially for a 36-year-old veteran. For weeks, the expectation was clear. BG would not return this year. But now things have taken an unexpected turn. In a recent interview with WWIP 94, Graham was asked directly about the possibility of suiting up for the Super Bowl, and his response has the entire Eagles community on the edge of their seats. He said, and I quote, "Anything is possible, so that's how I'm gonna feel. Just know we working, trying to see what happens. We got to get there. Guess I'll be ready to tell you when we get there." Did you catch that? Anything is possible. It's classic Brandon Graham, never counting himself out, never giving up on his team. This is why BG has been the heartbeat of the Eagles' defense for so long. His leadership, his work ethic, and his relentless drive to win have defined his 15 years in Philly. And it's no surprise he's leaving the door open for a potential comeback. What this means for the Eagles' Super Bowl hopes now, let's get real. The Eagles are 12-2 and riding an incredible 10-game winning streak. They're tied with the Lions and Vikings for the best record in the NFC. And the race for the number 1 seed is heating up. If the Eagles can lock in home field advantage, their road to the Super Bowl gets a whole lot smoother. And that's when the Brandon Graham conversation gets very real. We all remember Super Bowl 52 in 2017 when Graham made the biggest play of the game, the strip sack on Tom Brady that sealed the Eagles' first ever Lombardi trophy. BG knows what it takes to perform on the biggest stage, and his return would be a massive emotional boost for the team. But beyond the inspiration, let's talk about the impact on the field. The Eagles' pass rush has been hit hard by injuries this season. Bryce Huff, one of Philly's big free agent acquisitions, has been sidelined with wrist surgery. Huff didn't quite live up to expectations early on, but his absence has left a noticeable gap in the Eagles' defensive line. Brandon Graham's potential return would give the Eagles a seasoned veteran who knows how to get to the quarterback and disrupt plays when it matters most. Even if BG isn't at 100%, his presence alone could help draw attention from opposing offensive lines, opening opportunities for guys like Haason Reddick, Fletcher Cox, and Jalen Carter to wreak havoc. BG's legacy and what this moment means, let's not forget what Brandon Graham means to this franchise. He's spent his entire 15-year career in Philadelphia, a rare feat in today's NFL. BG embodies what it means to be an Eagle: grit, loyalty, and resilience. He's already hinted that this season could be his last, saying in July that he plans to retire after 2024. If this truly is the end of the road for BG, how fitting would it be for him to return for one final game, the Super Bowl, and help bring another championship to Philadelphia? It would be a storybook ending to a legendary career and another chapter in the rich history of Eagles football. For the fans, for the team, and for BG himself, a Super Bowl appearance could be the perfect send-off for one of the greatest players ever to wear the green and white. What needs to happen? Of course, the first step is getting to the Super Bowl. The Eagles have proven they are a dominant force this season, but the playoffs are a different animal. With key games still on the schedule, the Birds need to keep their momentum and lock in that number. One seed to make the path as smooth as possible. Nick Sirianni has this team firing on all cylinders. Jalen Hurts is playing MVP caliber football, and the defense, despite injuries, has been stepping up in big moments. If the Eagles continue to play with the same toughness and discipline, there's no reason they can't make another deep postseason run and give Brandon Graham the opportunity to write a fairy tale ending to his incredible career. So what do you think, Eagles Nation? Could we really see Brandon Graham return for the Super Bowl? Is this the comeback story we've been waiting for? One thing's for sure, BG is working hard behind the scenes, and if the Eagles get to the big game, anything is possible. Brandon Graham has given everything to this team, this city, and these fans. Seeing him back on the field for one final game would be the ultimate moment for Eagles fans everywhere. Let's keep our eyes on the prize and keep rooting for this team to fly all the way to the Super Bowl. Now it's your turn. Let me know in the comments what you think about BG's potential return. Do you believe he could suit up and make an impact if the Eagles reach the Super Bowl? How excited are you for the Eagles' chances this season? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Eagles Empire News, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update on your Philadelphia Eagles. Let's keep this community strong and keep flying high together. Thank you for watching. And as always, go Birds!